Have you ever wondered what happens to your money, your property, or even your kids if something unexpected happens to you? Most people avoid thinking about it. But estate planning is one of the most important things you can do for your future and your family. In this video, we're diving into estate planning for beginners. This is your step-by-step guide for understanding wills, trusts, power of attorney, and more, all in a clear, simple way. Whether you're single, married, have kids, or are just starting to build wealth, this guide is for you. Let's start with the basics. What is estate planning? Estate planning is the process of legally preparing how your assets, your money, property, and belongings will be handled after your death, or if you become unable to make decisions. It's not just for the wealthy. Everyone has an estate, no matter how big or small. If you own a car, have a bank account, or have dependents, you already have an estate. The question is, have you planned for it? So why is estate planning important? Without a plan, the state will decide what happens to your estate. That process is called probate. It's time-consuming, often expensive, and can create tension between family members. With a proper estate plan, you make your wishes known, minimize taxes, protect your children, and reduce the burden on your loved ones during an already stressful time. Now let's walk through the main components of an estate plan. The first and most common document is the will. A will is a legal document that outlines who should receive your assets when you die. It can also name a guardian for your minor children. If you don't have a will, the court decides how to distribute your property based on state laws, and that might not align with your wishes. You can write a simple will yourself using online tools, but it's always a good idea to consult a lawyer to make sure everything is legally valid in your state. Next is the trust. A trust is a legal entity that holds your assets while you're alive and distributes them after your death according to your instructions. One common type is the revocable living trust, which lets you stay in control of your assets while you're alive and avoid probate after you pass. Trusts can be especially helpful if you have complex assets, minor children, or want to keep your financial affairs private. They can also help reduce estate taxes in certain cases. So what's the difference between a will and a trust? A will goes into effect only after you die, while a trust can start managing your assets immediately. Wills go through probate. Trusts generally do not. Also, trusts can be more flexible and harder to challenge in court. Many people actually use both a will and a trust as part of a comprehensive plan. Now let's talk about power of attorney. A durable power of attorney is a document that allows someone you trust to manage your finances if you become incapacitated. This person, known as your agent, can pay your bills, access your accounts, or handle other financial tasks on your behalf. Without it, your family might need to go through a court process to get permission to handle your affairs. Closely related is the healthcare proxy or medical power of attorney. This document names someone to make medical decisions for you if you can't speak for yourself. Along with that, many people also create a living will, which spells out your wishes for end-of-life care. Do you want to be kept on life support? Do you want CPR or a feeding tube? These are tough questions, but answering them in advance spares your loved ones from having to guess. Now, let's touch on beneficiary designations. Some assets, like retirement accounts, life insurance, and even some bank accounts, allow you to name a beneficiary directly. These designations override your will, so it's crucial to keep them updated. If you got divorced, had a child, or your named beneficiary passed away, review and update those designations as soon as possible. Let's talk briefly about guardianship for minors. If you have young children, naming a guardian is one of the most important parts of your estate plan. This person will care for your children if something happens to both you and your partner. Without a named guardian, the court decides, and it might not be who you would have chosen. Now that you know the essential documents, how do you actually start estate planning? Step 1. Take inventory of your assets. Make a list of everything you own. Real estate, vehicles, bank accounts, investments, insurance policies, and personal belongings. Step 2. Decide who gets what. Think about your beneficiaries and how you'd like your assets to be divided. This is especially important if you have blended families, charitable goals, or estranged relationships. Step 3. Choose your key people. That includes an executor for your will, a trustee for your trust, and agents for your financial and medical powers of attorney. These should be people you trust completely. Step 4. Draft your documents. You can use online legal services for simple plans, but for anything complex, like owning a business, having foreign assets, or navigating state-specific rules, it's best to work with an estate planning attorney. Step 5. Store your documents safely and make sure your loved ones know where to find them. A locked fireproof box at home, a safe deposit box, or secure cloud storage are all options. Don't just write them and forget them. Review your plan every few years, or after major life events like marriage, divorce, the birth of a child, or a significant financial change. Let's answer one final question. How much does estate planning cost? A basic will might cost between $150 to $500. A full estate plan, including a will, trust, power of attorney, and healthcare directives can range from $1,000 to $3,000 if done with an attorney. While that might seem expensive, consider it an investment in protecting your family and your legacy. To wrap up, estate planning isn't just for the elderly or the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to protect their loved ones and their assets. Start with the basics. Update your plan regularly, and don't be afraid to seek professional help. If this video helped clarify the essentials of estate planning, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more clear, practical guides just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.